it is a little bit conditional when it comes towards the engage tools, especially when you've got a lot of like leap strikes or repositioning coming through from Heretics.
It's Jack's jungle.
It is Jack's jungle, okay.
I mean, that's again, Fnatic used 2 jungle bans. Jax was pulled in early. You talked about the theory behind it running into Trundle, and now Aatrox goes into the Gragas, and Camilo in a bit of hell here with orbs down, but Sheo coming in might change it immediately. Poby not going to be flashed on, but he flashes away. So good summoner trade here.
When Flack can extend, reset, potentially for a play on mid, but Razor took for the dive.
He's thinking about the dive. Both summoners are up, flashes immediately, cleanse, then Flacken matches it, but the root underneath turret makes it a disaster. Turning into a minion helps out, and Mickey absorbs the pressure. First blood over to Razor, but they're going again, Dagda. They're going again. Stand up against the turret is going to charge out and at least get Fnatic's flash in the end. Razor gets the burn is.
We'll actually have Heretics try and reset once more and send Flacket to the bottom side, but Carson might be in trouble.
Oscarinen has level 6. Carlson might have the world ender, but his end of worlds coming first. You know it. All it takes is an ulti, a bomb down, and Razor coming in with the pillar. It finally explodes him, but Carlson's on the right side of the map. Oh, I don't like that one as Sten now comes in just to make sure Carlson's okay.
Hit on towards his top side as well.
Oh dear, that TP might hurt Carlson. His world ender up and available again. Sends the minions away, but the healing this early on just won't cut it. Under turret, Razor takes him down, and Mickey, that mechanic is so broken, but he's got to love it. But this is turning into a full-on dive again.
Yeah, Sheo's here to try and cover. You have to be a little bit careful.
There's 4 members here first, though, and it depends on the chunk. The Bomber avoided. Flacker dodges True Shot Barrage. The re-engage is good, and Razor caught out. The Between Worlds doesn't do too much here from Camilo, but it holds Fnatic at bay. Team Heretic's bot lane will survive another day.
Worried that the dive might still be coming through.
Upset getting engaged on. There's an exhaust. Sten's going to get the quickness and the battle ram. Sets up the pop blossoms, the disengage, but Mickey knows his AD carry's dead. Share great timing, and Flacket and Sten hit a window. He's going to walk away. Dragon's up in 30 seconds. Let's do an item check for everyone at home who does not like to look. There's Trinity Force now picked up for the Jax as Camilo's just getting rampaged down, flashes away. Look at the range, the setup we talked about in draft. Between Worlds going to set up first over the turret's gone for Camilo. That might be an in, and Poby just waiting. He unleashes power first, then he scatters. The weak is Camilo. And with the feats of warfare down, Fnatic have picked up already the first blood, but Carlson with his flank tries to bring an interim to Heretics, flashing on upset with the pop blossom. It's a disengage, turn golden! Mickey sets up, but Cher with a counter strike in the backline brings the fight back. The feathers for Flacket are great, scatter the weak. Poby's trying to return the fight to Fnatic, and I think he's done it. The range, beautiful from Fnatic, because when it gets messy, you can believe upset's there to clean it up.
Protection line, and it means that then Poby can constantly play up, get the wave that he wants to, and you're gonna Mickey and Razor have just been playing as a duo.
Subjugate's been used, Share ultis, but on the way out, the explosive cast sends him to the left, and Razor, as he flashes out and upset misses the True Shot Barrage, is putting a statement on in this final game. Finally, he's come to life in this series. Fnatic looking for a little bit more. Blast Cone wants to be taken aggressively. Mickey with a pop blossom, but under turret, even with a pillar up. Flacket sends out the feathers. Sten, the quickness, it turns into a fight, but he runs into a big fat belly. Walking away. Sten lucky to be alive, but Fnatic healthy as anything. We'll take another turret to the list. Bomber again, but Oscarinen flashes away. Good scatter of the week, though. Poby needs to keep his distance. Carlson has flash available. Razork on the way in as well. World Ender up and available. Infernal Chains into a minion is not what you want to see as he gets his Sundered Sky, but that healing won't cut it. Pillar up in the way again, and Poby scatters the weak. Another kill over the mid lane. Sheo has been playing his Tom Cruise version in this game for long enough. Now he's spotted, but they need more burst. The all-out going to be used, or rather Sheo's ulti, and Oscarinen at half HP. It might turn sour, though. It's Mickey walking up with a Tangle Bars, connects on the enemy Jax. True Shot Barrage helps out. A body slam, a barrel roll, upset in the mix, and a mystic shot to send him down. Counter-strike buys the time, but the auto time so perfectly. Fnatic get the dragon, get the blood, and they're looking for another. Onto Camilo and Arcane Chip with everything in between hitting. Mickey just needs another Tangle Barbs, and Camilo gets tagged by the end. Upset almost connects for a second one. Oscar going to go on a first date with the flowers in bot lane. Meanwhile, Sheo's caught again, pillars up. He can't get anywhere near the fight. Razor's just chasing down. True Shot Barrage, layers, and there's great damage. Oscarinen thinking about his angle again. He bombers onto the enemy top lane, and Carlson flashes away after an unleashed power, but his World Ender's out. He needs that for any chance of a fight.
Fnatic are just way too strong, although they look like they're going to go for the play.
They're going to try. It's an objective bounty if they get the steal, but those wards you talked about before, using the BTP, but Poby has deleted Sheo. The smite steal is off the map as Fnatic are chasing down the bottom lane. Derek's Gage now picked up for Carlson as he face checks near top. There's a good pillar out again. Flash away. Carlson in trouble. Camilo even more so. Explosive cast deletes as Razork to pick up the kill credit, but another body slam with barrel roll slows down the floating beast. The top lane demon, I think not. Carlson has to work for it. The flash in from Sten is trying to. The deletion will help out though, but Carlson's run out of ulti while the Pop Blossom tried to send us home, but Blackwood with the feathers out. Again, the slow. Poby at full HP, sending haymakers at range. Yeah, remember, anything's possible. Sheo coming in. Razork on the respawn. It's a bit dark over here. Baron going down swiftly.
Yeah, Poby though, trying to find the pick. Doesn't get Sheo. That could have been it, but Fnatic still fishing.
At 4K, Razork is here, ready for the smite. Sheo can't get in the pit. Good explosive cast. Fnatic zone control. True Drop Barrage does the damage. It goes down to upset, and now the fight can begin. The feathers fly in, but Carlson is isolated and alone, and Sterak will not save him. As you said, top turret is soon to go. This is going to quickly turn into 10,000 gold as Team Heretics fight close to their home, and Razork might be caught out. Quickness out, and Razork, old habits die hard, but Poby's there to save the day. He unleashes hell upon Sheo, and Carlson's still dead for a little bit. Numbers advantage now for Fnatic as they walk towards the top turret, and there's TP for the Twain Worlds. Oscarin sends in the bomb, but it's not enough. Only under a clone. That's Mickey X's damage health bar. The zone is still there. Team Heretics getting sent away, and even though they're trying so hard, the gold just seems too much.
Heretics are trying everything they have, but there's just not enough. Fnatic continue to push forward. Oscarin able to jump in front of that engage from Heretics.
But hey, I mean, it's a brilliant entry for Poby. He's shown us that maybe the hype is real as Pillar comes through again. And to note, Poby at 120 stacks. He now has the extra percentage of AP plus the Magi's plus the Rabadon stacked up. They become weak. Razork's going to step up, and with Baron buff, this siege is unrelenting. Carlson with an angle. All it takes is an engage, and Oscar knows it. Sten caught out against the wall. No escape, chopped down, auto to death by a club. Oscar jumps in, and Poby is diving the fountain. Sheo survives because Unleashed Power is stopped, but Team Heretics, the gold, overcomes them. It was a close series. It was well fought, but Fnatic switched on when it counted, and Poby, my GOAT, your GOAT, our GOAT, debuts in the LEC with a big dub.
Huge win for Fnatic. Game 1 and 2, definitely a little ropey, but game 3 was clean. You said it, Poby, fantastic game over the course of the series. Razork stepping up huge in game number 3. Mickey being that support role as well. Being able to find so many of these fights, turning around that huge team fight on the bottom side thanks to that Pop Blossom.
Yeah.
Insane.
But now you have to vote. It's a hard vote, but you got to vote for your key player of the series. Who was the most consistent throughout the 3 games? Poby upset on Mickey. Poby very consistent for his debut. Mickey had a pretty insane series when it counted though. And upset was great all around. It's a hard one. Fnatic get their win, but there is obviously a lot to work on. Let's not sugarcoat it.